we're in. What's good? um, yeah, I tried to record earlier and I accidentally paused the recording at some point, and I don't know how. I'm not sure it was paused for much more than a few seconds, but that pissed me off enough to where I decided, hey, I'm just gonna can this recording, go for a run. Now we're back. I got this semi-stall team loaded up. It's fairly standard, I would say. It's got like some techs, quote unquote, and by some techs I mean stuff that just gets you slightly less than some other stuff. Like I got Grass Pledge, Fire Volley, Aromatherapy Eldegoss, Helmet Curse Quagsire. Like this is nothing innovative by any means really, but I think it's still some kind of decent surprise factor. Unfortunately, I'm against a user with a sock, and that is going to push my shit in. How do I win this game? I think I just try to spread Toxic with Garbodor, because I am Toxic on my Garbodor. And it should give me a decent chance this game. Getting rid of that Drampa is going to be important. If I do, though, I think Quagsire has a decent chance of doing something. I also need to couple of Gourgeist. Unfortunately, he is led with the Pylo Swine. Fuck. I'm gonna go hard Quag here, as he just fires up an Earthquake. After a cover immediately, because otherwise I can't take a hit from this. So he goes hard into his Gourgeist there. I just get to go Garbodor here. Hopefully he's not sub. You know, when I said hopefully he's not sub, I did not want to speak it into existence. Oh, I see. Alright. I see. Yeah, this is... Oh dear, oh dear, oh boy, oh boy. He goes for Phantom Force. Unfortunately, I do not have a straight up immunity to that, so I'm just gonna go into this. Take a negligible amount. I don't know what... He might be like Power Whip. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is a set. Alright. Why does my Quagsire wall you? What? Why are you running beaten by Quagsire Gourgeist, you fool? I mean, I guess I'm gonna switch, but yeah, he can't really win with this. I think I just switch between like my Garbodor and stuff. And I obviously have Aromatherapy, so I don't really care about this thing. I'm just gonna Toxic here. Yeah, I haven't revealed it, and if I can get a Toxic off of that, that's great. If he burns my Garbodor, that's fine. So I'm gonna put the timer on, buddy. You can hurry up. Run sub-toxic Leech Seed Gourgeist. Yeah, you can make your turns a little faster, thank you. So you get the Toxic on this, that's great. Obviously I don't want to let this thing get super weakened. I feel like you don't have Will-O-Wisp if you went for Air Slash first versus my Garbodor, so I'm gonna go Fisk here. I'm gonna try to get my Rocks up. If he Wisps me, then well, I guess he has Wisp. But I got Aromatherapy, so it doesn't really matter that much. I'd like to get a Wish off my Garbodor soon though, because I kind of needed a life to check Sock. I might have benefited more from going Clef there, but I got Rocks up. That's also just really good to help pressure stuff on his team. Gonna make a hard Quagsire here. He sets up Rocks, that's fine. This is a free Scald. Can't really say or do much about it. So he takes a million. Are you? He's Scarfed. Okay, so I'll go into my Fire Volley here. Is he Defogs? Okay. I didn't expect the Fog to come out there. I thought he'd Trick. That's not too bad. He set Rocks just to Defog them a turn later. Alright. Yeah, I think you just fire up a multi here. That's pretty good. Yeah. Now, what do I do about you? I am Toxic on my Clefairy, so I'm gonna go into this and just fire up Toxic here. Yeah, there we go. Ah, nice. Now I can just go Garbodor and immediately get rid of these. Well, I could Toxic again, because I don't really see what you switch in here. Yeah, I think that's pretty just no drawback for me. I have a soft build here. If he goes for Knock, then that's... If he goes for Knock, it's actually really bad, so I'm gonna go hard Garbodor. And he reveals that he is choice banded as hell. Holy god. Thankfully we got that off. Do I sack this just to get Chip? Or do I like go Quagsire? I think we go Quagsire here. Because I want to get Chip on this Fergal looking ass. So I just go Quagger, cover. He's gonna go Gorg. I'm gonna be sad. Here's Drampa. I'm gonna go Fist because you're gonna H-Voice here. Yeah, tell me about it, friend. I'm trying to figure out how I need to play around this Rotom because I don't know if I want to spam rocks or not. Okay, he's not even. Wait, I don't know. He has specs. He's just staying in. Are you gonna give me to sleep on this? Because that's not cash money for you. I don't even have to edge. Well, yeah, I should edge just to predict the potential of this. Thankfully for me, he dodges because I didn't want damage on the Piloswine. I actually wanted to make sure his Pylo was as well rested as possible. If I got damage on that, that'd be bad, you know? This thing being low is a little annoying because it means Gorg is more of a problem. And this thing being toxic is just annoying, frankly. I forget if seed damage goes off before, what's it called? Phantom Force. Go for Wish here. Not before Phantom Force. If seed damage goes off before Wish comes in, because I want to wish my Garbodor back up. Interesting, quite. He's gonna predict Garbodor to come in here, so I'm just gonna fire off a Moonblast. Yep. I'm gonna go Garbodor here. Because his Rotom dies when it tries to come in next. Give me a little bit of health back, friend. Not bad. I'm truly min-maxing my Garbodor here. Now, I don't know, do I KO you with Stomping Tantrum? You are a Kofa. Okay, well, I guess we won't have to figure that out. Yeah, I would probably forfeit too if I healed the opponent's Pokemon. That was never a good look. We call that a tough scene. Yeah, I've seen that Demon Toxic Leech sub Phantom Force Gorg Small a couple times. It's a set, I'll give it that much. Don't think I can call it much more than that, but you know what? We'll call it a set. Yeah, so with respect to the tier right now, I've had a few more days obviously to think about what I feel is problematic in the tier. And I think I'm still at a point where I don't think anything's actually needed to be dealt with. There are two Pokemon that I think I mentioned this last time, there are two Pokemon that I wouldn't mind being looked at. Those being Drampa and Silvally Dark. Much like Sneasel, Silvally Dark just benefits from the lack of good Dark resistance here, and its ability to pretty reliably break through blanket physical walls like Garbodor and Sandaconda. Piloswine I guess even too. While Drampa just lacks meaningful defensive counterplay. But I don't know. We're up against You Suck. Well, you know what? I wonder if this is a Rose's account. He does have a Wishy-Washy. It's a pretty trademark Rose's Pokemon. So we know it's Roxcluff. It's gonna be Defog, Wisp, Fan, Defensive Wishy, Scarftoke. Which kind of Valley would that be? You're probably Dark Valley just because you don't want to let Indeedee spam Psychic versus your pretty shoddy answers to it. But I could also see something like Fire Volley being run here. Just as a useful win condition. I'm gonna lead Garbodor though, as he leads off with the broken Wishy-Washy. Well, it's Perdemos, alright. It's like I'm gonna get messed up if I stay in here. And that greedy spike is not worth it. I'm a Toxic anyway though, because I don't care. Well, I get adequately punished because he crits me. Yep, Perdemos. I'm a soft build here. As he is faster, so he's probably got the Yeah, he's running like 48 speed or something. Just go back to my Garb door here. Kind of want to just gunk shot here. As you don't go Togue there ever, right? Yeah. Listen to this. He'll Scald here, more than likely. The U-turns, I thought about staying in, but I felt that'd be just entirely too greedy on my end. He goes Togedemaru, I'm just gonna go Quagsire. You Toxic, that's fine. He doubles into Gourgeist. Good play, good play. I do think that if I can... She tricks me. Oh, you're this awful set. Alright, that's fine. What do I want to do about that? So you're Trick, then you're gonna be Power Whip. I think Power Whip Explosion Rock Slides usually with those run. So we got into my Garb here. As it goes into Cluff, I'm gonna go up a Spike because I want you to stop being allowed to switch for free. It's really bothering me. I don't like it when my opponents get to switch around for free. I need to start punishing that. So yeah, just get, again, that little Spike. Now, the fact that he went for Scald versus my Gorward probably tells me that he doesn't have U-turn. No, he doesn't have U-turn, he doesn't have Earthquake, so he's probably Rest Talk. Or he's like Toxic Protect. If he's Rest Talk, that's really annoying, because it means Silvally trying to win is less likely. Go Clef here. So he's Earthquake, okay. That lets us know his last move is Protect. At least it should be, in my eyes. Fortunately, Gourgeist is a free switching, especially because he has boots on it. As he goes into Togue instead. Like a mid-ground Fisk here. See, is actually Wish Togue, which makes sense because of the Scarf on there. Look at my rocks. Yeah, this is... Again, we're just confirming that this thing is more than likely not going to be Rest, which... It kinda helps, but at the same time, it's still kinda like tragic to deal with. We can at least keep up pressure with hazards and such, and I think we have a chance of winning this game. So please go Gorg. Oh, you're supposed to go Gorg. These don't run Iron Head very often though. Shield Toxic U-turns a lot more common. Yeah, I really couldn't tell you why he went for Toxic there. At this point I know what his set is. Let's go for Wish. I'm gonna gunk here. I really don't know why I gunked, because I knew he was always going to go into this, but that's still okay. He crits me for Earthquake damage. That's not too bad for me, though. I know you're Spiky Shield. I honestly think you might be Iron Head on this team, just because of the way you're playing this. Yeah, he is, and unfortunately, it does a very large amount to me. Severely overestimated my ability to bulk out hits. I'll just Earthquake here. As he goes into Gorg, I'm a yawn. I'm gonna Edge, predicting Rotom to come in here. Get some veteran chip damage off right there. Do I want to Edge again? Or do I feel like I benefit more from going for Clef? I feel like he's gonna Volt. I think Clef's the better mid-ground anyway. Yeah. I mean, he can throw up Wish. Yeah, he's gonna try his best to keep up rocks versus me the whole game. That's a pretty reasonable course of action on his end. It still isn't low enough to where I really feel comfortable going into Valley and trying anything, but I'm still gonna go it here. Grass Pledge versus multi-attack here. 29. Yeah, some chip. We call that chip damage where I'm from. Oh, now we force him to try to get rid of hazards, which is just nice. Keep up momentum versus him. Now he goes into this. You are screaming that you have Rock Slide, like, my lord. Oh, he's debond. Okay, that makes sense as well. So I'm assuming your Explosion last move then. I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I think that does make a lot of sense. I'll go for Yawn here. A miss sucks for you, but I really don't care. And he will give me this thing to be asleep. That's not too bad. Well, he does dodge that, so I guess it's a little bit of, like, revenge. Do we try to get him to boom on this? I'm keeping Garbodor around because it's semi-useful. So we do know Wishy-Washy dies when it comes into hazards. I think we just Stone Edge here. He's gonna defog here, so I'm gonna Stone Edge again. Yeah, so we get a good amount of chip off there. I'll throw my rocks right back up. Wishy-Washy is also in the tiny fish form right now, so I mean, I just need to try to keep this from getting a wish. As at this point, I'm at a really good spot with my Silvally-Fire. Go for wish. Go to my Fisk. Keep this at a high amount of health. He's gonna try to continuously get Rotom in, I feel. I'm just trying to figure out what your last move is, because if it's Boom, I don't want to try to risk Volley versus you. I'm going to this. For Chip. Again, though, the problem is, like, I don't even want to go Volley here, because I don't want to give him momentum with, like, a Boom on my Volley. And just getting rocks damage on it. I think that's really bad if I let that happen. So I'm gonna go into this here. I'm gonna just go for Giga. Yeah, that's fine. Let's top wall here. I have to go hard this here, because I do not want to let him get any of those things in. Oh, and of course, like I thought, he's Silvally-Fire. Oh, he's possibly like the worst one for me to have to deal with this game, man. Don't be Grass Pledge as well. Don't be Grass Pledge. Oh, thank you. Kind of banging on you not being toxic here as well. For Earthquake here. We got a huge hit off. I really wish you weren't not Earthquake. I really wish you weren't what's it called? Toxic. This game's gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh my lord, just the more I think about this dude's team, the more I really think it is Rose's. Or again, even if it's not Rose, that's a Rose's trademark team right there. Straight Rose's squad. And we get not Grass Valley. We get Fire Valley back up. Again, I'm just always multi-attacking because I do not want him to get in his own. Go for Swords Dance there. Go for Flame Charge there, so we're faster. And now we pray. Please win the speed tie. Please win the speed tie. Yes! I think we win the game now. Yup! Ah! Yes! Oh, I'm so sorry if your ears are dead. Ah! Wow. Oh, Lord. Can't believe it didn't say GG. This is just so rude. Come on, man. Yeah, that was, I think, my best way of winning that game. We got the necessary chip on Wishy. We kept our hazards up to prevent it from coming back in. We slowly but surely whittled down his... Fuck, what did you have on your team? I just want to analyze this. We got the Rotom fan low so that it couldn't come in and try to defog as often because it was, you know, super low. We prevented Wish passing from the Togedemaru because we kept forcing him into Clefairy, which meant he couldn't really generate any meaningful momentum. And I got to force out his Togedemaru with my Silvally-Fire, kept bringing him his own. And, well, yeah, I won a very important speed tie. And thankfully, this was a, you know, ladder tour account, so I get to knock him down a few pegs. I mean, again, I'm not going to participate in a ladder tour. I hate the ladder tours. Oh my lord, after that Charizard battle, gotta cool down, gotta cool down. Nice monotype ran bad. Yeah, that's a showcase of why I really like Silvally-Fire. It's just, what is that avatar, excuse you? Also, why do I think that I'm against Mono Fairy and I'm about to lose because I got his trash-ass Thievul? Oh, I'm about to get my shit pushed in, aren't I? This ain't good. This ain't looking good, Scoob. I dare say this is looking quite bad. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, last game, honestly, I'd say it was pretty much semi-stall versus semi-stall. I like this team a lot. Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord. Is this Perdemos? I think we found Perdemos. I'm trying to figure out if I want a parting shot here. Because, like, is it gonna just age Aqua Jet? Because then parting shot would be better to get into, like, Shift Tree. I want to hope that he goes for Aqua Jet. Alright, good. Let me get Shift Tree in. If I miss, I'm gonna be really sad. Please don't miss. I also want to Dynamax just so I don't miss. That's how like upset I am. Or scared I am. And good. We'd hit the storm. Yeah, okay. And he's also Mono Water. A Dynamax here. Yeah. I figured he was not gonna be Sash. Yeah, on the topic of that last game though, Pokemon that were in it, Wishy-Washy is one that I'm really torn on how much I like perceive its viability. What I perceive its viability to be. On one hand, our tier doesn't have a lot of bulky water types. It's like Lantern. Oh, cool. Speaking of bulky water types, but it's like Lantern, Wishy-Washy, and like sort of Silvally Water, although you never see that one going very defensive. You pretty much always see it going for a more offensive set. Also, we're gonna max guard. You know, Silvally Water Approach always just runs max attack, max speed. You can see some utility sets invest like max HP at least. Also, I want to keep this around, so we're gonna sack a little shitty Thievul there. Who do I want to go into? Bulk up 3 attacks, that could be really good. This one. I'm just straight nasty plot. Oof. That's kinda nasty. Actually, just go Shift Tree in here. Loose Storm. But yeah, so Wishy-Washy carves out a pretty nice niche for itself because it's one of the few bulky water types. It's insanely bulky at that as well. I mean, if you look at the schooling form stats, it's got like a base 620 total. That's insane. That's a lot. And so, it's surprisingly helpful. Add on to the fact that it checks a lot of the annoying Silvally forms, like Silvally Water, like Silvally-Fire. The only reason I broke through that game was because I got my hazards up, and I got that really good Grass Pledge chip off. Do I stay in? I'm kind of scared that this is Water Spout with a Scarf, so I want to make sure that it's chipped. Ooh, let's go into this. A superpower. But yeah, so Wishy-Washy likes a lot of competition. Also has a really slow U-turn, which is, you know, it's always going to be really good. Let's just knock here, sure. Oh, use Specs, okay. Yeah, there are a lot of things that Valley Water benefit, not Valley Water, well, that. There are a lot of things that Wishy-Washy benefits from. And I'm just kind of torn on how great I still view it to be, because it really only fits on semi-stall. They're like really bulky builds. Because of how slow it is, it's a real momentum drain if you're not consistently getting those U-turns off, and it does let in a few mons for free, I would say. I wouldn't say for free, but there are quite a few mons that can come in on it if you get the reads correct. Do I want to stay in here? Yeah, I'll knock. We get rid of its boots. Nice. I think Malamar just wins here. Not bad. And Silvally-Fire is another Pokemon that I'm like really curious as to how others, like how good others view it to be. You know, I saw one dude say that they thought it was the best or second best, which I mean, no, you're wrong. It's not. Water and Dark are 1 and 2, and however order you want to do those. I say Water above Dark. Some people think Dark. Yeah, no. I would say, in my eyes, that Fire Valley is probably the 4th best. I think that I would put Dragon Valley above it. I think Dragon Valley is super good because it's very hard to wall between Multi-Attack and Iron Head. And defensively, it just offers so much. Oh, thank you for giving me my guts for free. You know what? It's a little stronger. I want to see how hard I can kill you. Yeah. There are a few mods in this tier right now that are getting a bit more hype now as we're deviating a little bit away from, like, you know, Sandaconda, Eldegoss, Garbodor builds. I do like that we're getting some exploration on a lot of the Silvally forms, like Fire, like Dragon, like Ground, Grass, Normal. I think overall the mod's just very helpful. It's pretty easy to tell what form your opponent has from preview, I feel, so it does take away from that perceived niche of like, oh, it's unpredictable. Well, not really. I mean, it's fairly reasonably easy to discern what you're up against, I would say. But I do think at the end of the day, it's still something you have to keep in mind. There are some overlaps, or there is some overlap. And so, at times, it's easier than others. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I mean, I only really played one game because the other two, I think, were early forfeits. Maybe I'm remembering the failed recording earlier. But I think that last game we got was a pretty nice one. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.